Hey, it's Roy Rogers Oldenkamp here. We're speaking softly because we're outside of a meeting right now about Plummer Park. I'd like to call it Occupy Plummer Park, but that movement hasn't hit yet. I'm here with Sean Thompson. Sean's a neighborhood activist. He has been actively getting people coordinated and involved with interest in this park, which is really going to impact the neighborhood. How long have you been doing this now, Sean?
Well, I actually started dialogue about this in the West Hollywood City Council elections because I saw it as a reflection of the direction the city was moving in, which was not really valuing its resources, its historic value, and really having a developer-driven agenda, which is really it's profit-driven. As you could, in this meeting tonight, you could see that there was, barely anybody standing up and saying they support this. And we have all the developers and all the moneymakers here just pitching it over and over again with PowerPoint slides. When the public here is vehemently opposed to this. If it wasn't for the online petition that was done called Say or Protect Plummer Park, which actually at this point has close to 400 signatures, including Ed Asner, Mike Farrell, some other kind of nature lovers, we could say. If it wasn't for for that action, I don't believe we'd even be having this room to talk to. So really the bigger question is, when this is all said and done, is anything really going to change? And that's the question, with a $40 million price tag on this development. I used to run a business. What's the profit on that?
Right.
On all these buildings, and that's to me really what's going on here is money making.
So it's kind of a money grab, a land grab, and money making.
That'd be my opinion. Anybody could go into this park at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's alive. There's people there. There's dog walkers.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's more. I mean, who drove this plan? Why is this plan here? Did the community all line up and say, close the park for 2 years? Did we really do that? And this plan actually started, I believe, 15 years ago?
It's at 1994.
And we are still here trying to get the developers to try to get us to buy into it. And the community doesn't want it. It's really clear. It's very obvious.
Ex-Mayor Steve Martin mentioned something kind of interesting. He said, the fountain side of this place has a parking lot already. They could easily make it a 2-story, submerge part of it. You wouldn't need the giant underground parking, which is a huge portion, I'm sure, of the $41 million budget.
I believe it's 10 million of it, as I saw a figure. And really, if you look at the footprint of the park, irregardless of this space, which is the community center, the parking structure development is going to go all the way up to the tennis courts. Long Hall, Great Hall, what's it called? The hall in the middle actually qualifies for the California Registry.
It's WPA property, right?
It was the same architect that
so you should think that would be
in the environmental impact report, it's actually cited by the city staff as a cultural landmark and that it could open up mitigation, not to mention the impact on the environment, to take an ecosystem and dig up. Basically, it's 7/8. I've heard that number. Dig 7/8 of it.